I'm Jen.
I'm Coco.
And
This is Tipsy Talks with Jen and Coco. I think we nailed that.
I think we did pretty good. If you had to give a TED Talk about your toxic trait, what's the title?
People pleaser, is that a toxic trait? Okay. If I had to give a TED Talk, please attend. People, please attend. It'll be good.
That's good.
What's yours?
Don't be so negative.
I really like the commercial voice that came out. That's excellent. What is something you consider yourself to be an expert at?
Investigative skills.
Oh,
I
yes.
have top-notch investigative skills.
You do. Yeah, I would say I would hire you as like a PI. I don't know what I would be an expert at. It's not parking. It's not making a roux.
I think that it could be the same as your toxic trait. You are really good at people pleasing.
Well, maybe just like I am empathetic. Too empathetic. Is that an expert?
No,
I'm an expert at being empathetic. So I'm ready to go into bad dates.
Bad dates.
Basically, online dating is what we're talking about today. Well, maybe we'll just start now.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So I want to talk about online dating, bad dates, basically the history of dating in my life and in yours. When was the first time you did online dating? Like, how old were you?
Like,
appropriate online dating, not AIM, not the weirdos messaging you.
because I was going to say I was like 13.
Yeah.
It was when after my first divorce, I was 25.
25. Okay. I feel like that's pretty respectable. Did you do like Match.com or something?
Plenty of Fish.
Okay.
And
Oh.
Craigslist.
Oh, that's when Craigslist was like kind of safe and we didn't know about all the murder, so it wasn't safe. Okay, so then when did I start online dating? After college, so probably 22, 23. Yeah, 22, 23 is when I started doing online dating. Had you ever been on a date, like a legit, oh, well, you were married, you had a husband. I'd never been on a date, never had a boyfriend.
So that was your introduction to dating?
Was through online dating. I like did it. I paid for Match.com and would get matches, and I don't think I really ever went on a date during that time. Trying to think. Oh, yes, I did. There is a guy that I met on Match. His name was Steamy Steve.
First, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Were you dating in, like, at your home area or when you came to college?
No, not until after I graduated college.
Okay, so down here.
I was in Fort Collins.
Okay. I just was thinking, like, if you were online dating in your area, the chances of you knowing the person are way high. So I was just trying to envision the field.
No, it was a fully open, wide of like Fort Collins to Denver. I'll drive anywhere.
Okay.
Kind of thing. So I did meet Steamy Steve in one of the first rounds of Match.com. So he lived in Aurora. We went on one date and we went and got sushi, and the fucker ate it all. Didn't share. Didn't, you know how like when we go out, it's like you have this roll, that roll, your roll, but you still share. No, dude just ate it all, and I was real mad. Well, I dated him for a long time. Right?
Okay. So you start with you met Steamy Steve. Is that what his name was?
Well, that's what my friends called him. Because I'd be like, oh, I'm going to hang out with Steve. And they're like, Steamy Steve?
Can I see him?
Yeah, I think I'm still friends with him on Instagram. I might have unfriended him finally because I just didn't care. What?
So did you keep dating? Like,
Yeah.
you kept dating others?
Okay, wait, I wasn't like the cream of the crop. They didn't pick me very often.
No, but like, did you date other people in addition to Steamy Steve?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I was just trying to clarify if you were exclusively dating him.
No, we were just
Friends.
buddies. Yeah, then I met. Sorry, I just thought of another date that was so bad. I went on a date with this guy who. This was when I think I was still paying for online dating. Yeah. And so he must have been too. And he like ran some landscaping company and we would text so much. The most I'd ever, basically I was ready to just be like, yeah, we're in a relationship. And I had never met him. And he would send me like pictures of his like completed jobs and things. It's just like grass blades. Like, it looks so good. So that's the dating life. But so eventually he never asked me out or to go on a date. And so it was just, oh, we should hang out sometime. And I was feeling him. Like I would lay on my bed and talk to him on the phone. It wasn't like it was weird. But then we finally made a date and it was like, okay, I'm going to finish work today and then I'm going to come and we'll go somewhere. I'll give you a call when I'm done. I was like, okay. So I just kind of get dressed and ready and like, I was just hanging out like, when are you getting off work? Or, hey, where do you want to go tonight? I can meet you there. And just completely ghosted. Like, didn't hear from him at all until the next freaking day. He texted me. He's like, I'm so sorry. My phone died. And work went long. And I was just like, immediately sus. Like, this is okay. So then I fell for all of the tactics of, oh, I'm so sorry. When you do it again, I'll make it up to you. Like, yada, yada, yada. So we're still like talking regularly, texting, whatever. And then my friend comes down to town. This is when I lived in Denver. And we were going to this like women's conference. It was like a biblical women's conference where they have just like a bunch of empowerment sessions and like encouraging your relationship with the Lord and all these things. And so we were going to this conference that was all day long and it had all these big Christian names. And so I told him that on the way in as I'm driving with my friend that I'm going to this women's conference. And so I won't be available to talk to him today. And he calls me and he's like, you don't need to be going to this women's conference. Women think that they need these things. And I just like cut him off because I was like, excuse me, but I was raised by a single independent woman and I aspire to be these things. And he just was so mad. So I just hung up on him and I immediately was like, I'm done. This is weird. No, he's trying to tell me what to do. So then the whole conference, I swear, he took the day off work to just call me over and over and then leaving messages. He left a voicemail that was like, this is not okay. You will not hang up on me ever again. And like all these things. It was so bad. And all the while I'm trying to just enjoy this conference and this is happening in the background.
Oh my God. And you hadn't even been on a date with him?
No, hadn't even met him in person. But that's how much, like, we talked a lot. And that's how these weird internet things go. I don't know. So that was pretty bad. Now that I reflect on it, I don't think that was a good situation.
No.
But yeah, I never talked to him after that day. And he tried to call me and he, was, I'm so sorry. And it wasn't me.
Is he high on the cocaine?
No, I don't know. I never met him. So anyway, then the next guy that I dated, he took me on a date to the... God, talking's really hard right now. He took me on a date to go to Dave & Buster's, or where you play the games, but didn't want to pay for anything or spring for anything. And at this point in time, I'm like, you asked me out. We should split the bill or something. And he was just like, no, let's not. Don't want to spend any money. So we didn't have barely any tokens. And when we get there, we sat at the bar. And you think, okay, we're going to order a drink. We're going to have fun. He orders water, no ice. And so I was like, okay, I guess I'll just have a water. So we sit at this bar in an arcade, not playing games, but full on just drinking water, talking. It was torture. And, I found out he's got a little 4-year-old kid and all these things. So it's like very exciting. And so then during the water date, he whips out his wallet. Of course, not to pay, but to show me. He pulls out a card and holds it up like who was the guy in that movie Superbad? Like holds his card up and it's to the zoo, Denver Zoo. And goes, "I'm a member." I was just like, I'm never gonna forget this. But I'm nice in the day. I'm like, that's really great. We'll have to go sometime. Like I love seeing XYZ animals. It was. So now every time someone like asks something or when that is an appropriate response, I just in my head immediately am like, I'm a member. So we can go anytime you want. And so we leave. And I forgot to mention that online, guys lie about their height. And I am 5'10". I'm a tall person. And this guy probably said he was like 5'10", 6 foot. Legit 5'5", like short guy, which I don't care. Yeah, so fucking short. And so at the end of the night, I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling this dude. I'm never gonna see him again. And he goes to give me a kiss, and all I can think is like in Lord Farquaad when he's like, kiss me. That's how it went. And then that didn't work out. So that was a fun one. So then I think for a while I just took a break.
Were you ever only on Match? Or did you try other platforms?
To this point I was only on Match. Because I didn't know about all the other ones, first of all. And then I just wasn't cool. So then I moved back up to Fort Collins and I'm working and I decided to go on Plenty of Fish, which is free. I'm not paying. It didn't work out. Like this, they gave me weird ass people and it wouldn't give me new ones, like whatever. So I do plentyoffish.com and that one, it was the Facebook of the dating apps. And so I felt pretty comfortable with it because I like to fish. So I was like, this is the perfect website. And so that's where I talked to a lot of guys, but didn't have any dates. And then, that's where I met Preston, my husband, and he was at the time working in corrections and like worked overnights. So I didn't really know that at the time. And so we scheduled our date at 3 p.m. and he in the middle of the day because I'm like, oh, well, if he has to go to work, I don't know. It was bad, but he was 20 minutes late to our date, our first date.
I got you beat, dude.
Oh, no, not with Chris. Oh, my gosh. Okay, tell me.
Okay. Do you want me to just tell you about him, or do you want me
No, I want all the dirt.
Okay, hold on.
Because I met my husband, like, done. Bing, bang, boom.
You didn't date anymore after that?
Well, the second I saw him, I knew I was going to marry him.
Aww.
I don't think he felt the same, but I just knew. And so I just kind of was like calm, cool, collected, like he's the one.
What did you guys do?
Oh, we met at just a hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurant. And then we continued the date after that at Starbucks and had coffee. And then he had to go to work.
Hold on. I need you to clarify something. You couldn't handle a coffee date with me, but you could handle a coffee date with him?
I don't understand what that it was technically like a second date with him because we already had dinner. I don't know. We could handle it now.
We could?
Yeah, a coffee date. You don't like coffee, though. So.
I like chai.
Oh, well, I guess that's acceptable.
All right. My dating. I have to be careful about this one because this girl is my friend.
You dated a girl?
No.
Oh.
I have to change the profession of this person.
Okay.
So this person I think I met on Craigslist. And it wasn't like a let's hook up and bang. It wasn't that type of Craigslist yet. Like when I was still on it. It escalated to that later. But there's this guy on there and he was in a profession where he traveled frequently and was only home for like short periods of time. And we started talking, I think, on New Year's Day and talking as much as you could possibly talk to a person on the phone, texting, email, like all the things. And it was really great.
What kind of emails do you send someone you're dating?
I don't recall because I don't know what I would say
Was
now.
this like in the 1999 when computers, like, you've got mail kind of emails?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm better now. I just pictured, like, I hope this finds you doing well. Sincerely, Jen.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. You did all the things.
Yeah. Then when it came to time to meet, shocker, he did not arrive.
Of course not.
So that's fine. Moved on. This is actually, I think this incident is what really honed me in on my private investigative skills in online dating and what you need to do. So don't hear from this dude for a bit. Then he comes back and he's apologizing. And I was like, oh, it's okay. Then he proceeds to tell me that he is getting deployed.
Oh my gosh.
So I was like, sad. And he's like, I'll write you, blah, blah, blah. Then
Like
went
Dear
on
John.
my way.
Okay.
Fast forward to this day, I'm hanging out at my mom's best friend's house, and he lives with this chick. And on their refrigerator is a save the date for this dude and this girl.
No.
Okay, so I was like, oh, guess he's not deployed.
Oh my gosh.
So then, fast forward a few months, I get hired at this place, and the girl works there.
Wow. It's so good. Like, the world is not that small.
No, I just wanted to tell you that was a bad situation.
That was a bad situation.
As far as dating, I had one time I was talking to this dude for a really long time, probably about a month or so before we decided to meet. So he wants to meet at a park in the town that you used to live in. And so I show up at this park and he's sitting there and he has a plant for me.
Like a big one?
No, it was just like a little,
Just like
plant.
a one.
I don't know
one.
I don't know what happened to that plant, but
He's taking care of it now.
so we were sitting there talking, and then we get up, and he's like,
Oh my god.
"Oh my god!" He stands up and he's like, "I need you to hold my hand and help me down the hill. My mom got me up the hill.
Oh my god, his mom's there?
She dropped him off,
Okay.
or she can't. I don't know. He did drive off, but he had spina bifida,
And
He didn't tell me.
that's like in message 2.
Not that it would have changed if I liked him or not, but I would have liked to have been prepared for
That's a lot.
the expectations of what I need to do.
Maybe it was like a test where he was like, if I tell them now, then they're not them true selves.
Them true sales.
They're not their true selves. And they're always asking if I'm comfortable. So I want to know who they are before they know that I have this disability.
Maybe, but that was pretty rough.
That's it's not even on the profile, like nothing.
No,
Just surprise.
Surprise! It was not. Let's see. I've had some pretty good ones, but I told the story about the booger kid. That was my first date ever.
That was a bad date.
Yeah.
There was no follow up on that one. Just
No, because Daisy came
was
along.
born. So that's right.
I met my current husband on Tinder.
You're his Tinderella.
Tinderella. So he lived down in Inglewood. And I lived
down by the way.
in Fort Collins. So technically, like, our things should have not crossed.
Like your filters on Tinder or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he was working in Fort Collins one day and we matched. And for our first date, he wanted to go out to dinner. I think we were supposed to go do like putt or something. So I'm ready for the date. We were talking, like, there were no indications that there should have been any flags involved at all.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's a half hour past the time that he was supposed to arrive.
and nothing.
An hour and 2 hours. And he is talking to me during this time, just like peppering in little tiny answers. Like he was trying to mess with me and tell me that he accidentally shaved off his facial hair and he was freaking out. And then there were just a couple of other things. And then 3 hours later.
Oh my God. Are you still at the putt?
No, he was coming to my house to pick me up.
Oh, to go putt. Okay. I thought you were just like sitting at the putt, like on the stoop waiting for your date.
No. I was at my house. 3 hours later, he arrives.
Insert the clip of SpongeBob that's like 3 hours later.
Yes. So we went to dinner and we couldn't do anything else because he was so freaking late.
Oh, everything was closed.
Yes. That was our first date.
And what was his excuse for being 3 hours late?
He was nervous.
Oh, that's like... I feel like that's really cute.
He had been married for 20 years before we started talking, and I was the first date.
Okay, so super duper. But why didn't he just say, I'm not ready to meet you? Like, oh, at least he came.
He did. And he had flowers.
Oh, I bet his mom told him to bring them.
It was
So
a good
sweet.
date. Obviously, it was a good date. But I have been on Craigslist, Plenty of Fish, Farmers Only,
Oh my gosh, what's the crop like? Hey.
Christian Mingle.
Oh, nice, nice. You should go on that, and maybe that crazy dude that told me I had no right going to anything and I don't need to be told empowering things. You should go on there if you're interested, because he's probably on Christian Mingle.
Dude, the Christian Mingle dudes are not Christian.
Oh.
Like, the guys that I dated were the dirtiest perverts that just wanted to hook up.
No, that sounds like Christians want. That's, yeah. Because they haven't had sex unless they're married.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's where it ended, was Christian Mingle. You did, but you
and
never,
Tinder.
you never paid for a site like eHarmony or.
No, I didn't.
That's the first one I did. I'm sorry.
eHarmony?
Yeah, I forgot about, and I called it eHarm, like the lingo. Yeah, no, I met Steamy Steve on eHarm, and then I switched to Match, and that's where I started to have more luck because eHarm had like 4 dudes.
Yeah. My favorite was Farmers Only. I had a multi-year situationship with a dude on there, and we parted ways. And I found out he ended up getting married like right after we parted ways.
Oh.
And one day my husband was like, "Hey, I think I'm going to go buy some chicken feed from this guy."
And it was him.
And I said, "You cannot buy chicken feed from that guy." And so then he's like, "Okay." And I told him why. And then a few months later, we're at Tractor Supply. And I had gone to the bathroom. And my husband was in line to pay for something. And I come out of the bathroom and they are standing there talking to each other.
Best friends. Did he recognize you?
I don't think so, because I saw him and I bolted.
He just ran like, I don't know this man.
And my husband was just like,
Where were you?
it's like, where did you go? Yeah.
Wow. That's good. Again, your world is so small.
It is. It's very small. Like my second husband, it's usually about once a year I will go somewhere that you should not be running into somebody. Like last time we went to the stock show. And we literally walked in the door and went up the stairs, and he was right there.
Where there's like thousands of people.
Thousands. And then where we live is a small area, and he lives, I think, in a town next to where I work. I don't see him.
But do you see him at the stock show?
I see him at the stock show. Or I saw him in traffic court. One time I was driving on this frontage road, and he's just running in the road.
What the heck?
In the wintertime, running in the road in street clothes and boots.
Do you like... I just don't even... Yeah, hold on. Do you say anything when you see him, or you just like run the other way? Like, did it end well or no?
He was going south, I was going north. And so I passed him, and then I slammed on the brakes, and I was like, so then I reversed, and it was him. He didn't have a coat on. It was cold.
You didn't ask questions.
I was like, what are you doing? And he goes, we got in a fight. You need to go. And so I was like, okay. And then I drove a little bit more, and I was like, God, it's cold outside. So I drive back around, and I said, get in the car. So he gets in the car, and he's telling me that he's running away from his wife. She's a real piece of work. And he wants me to take him to this place because he can't show me where he lives because she doesn't want me to know.
Clearly, you've come up a few times in their marriage.
We've been divorced for many years. And so I take him to this gas station, and he runs, and but before he gets out of the car, we have this really nice conversation where I just said, hey, homie, how many times have you cheated on your wife?
Oh, no.
Just so that I could, like...
Yeah.
And he's like, more times than I can count.
Oh, gosh.
And it just made me feel so good.
Because you're not his wife.
Because his wife told me that it was my fault that he cheated on me all those times.
And he cheated with her, and then they got married.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's crazy and it's weird, and I wish it didn't happen. If you were an animal, reptile, or insect, what animal, reptile, or insect would you be? I don't. Which of them would you be? But my clarifying question is, do you pick one from each category or one overall?
No, just overall.
Okay, and I'm picking for you and you're picking for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Yeah.
Okay. Am I gonna go first?
Yeah, I don't know a lot of reptiles or insects, so it's just limited to mammals.
Okay. This is not meant to be offensive at all. But when I think of you as an animal, I envision you as swallow your drink. As like that joyful donkey at the end. The farm's just like jumping around and so happy.
Fucking donkey. And I'm chatty because, like, the annoying one in Shrek, it's all just fits. I see your plan.
No, I just, because you're just always so happy.
And donkeys, this is the first happy animal that you thought of.
It's just like the joyful donkey that's just like a bull in a china shop, just that you can't help but laugh at.
That's cute.
I love you so much.
Yeah, sure. Happy to be an ass. I was gonna go with sea otter for you.
Interesting.
Yes, because they too carry things in their arms and you carry things in your bra. Similarity number one. Also, they love their partners or their kids, and when they sleep in the ocean, they hold hands so they don't float apart from each other.
I feel like a dick.
Oh, it's so meaningful, isn't it? No?
You remind me of a joyful donkey.
It's fine. Just happily be a donkey, and you can be a cute little sea otter holding hands with other sea otters.
You're just a joyful donkey running around.
You're welcome. You get that for free.
What's the title of the current chapter of your life?
I don't know. Maybe like change is coming or it'll get better. Just because I finally started my treatments and hopefully nothing else happens medical wise.
What genre are you going for?
Well, it's the chapter of your life.
Yeah, but your life.
Oh, it's like a biography.
Oh, see, for a time, my life was definitely like a really fucked up rom-com. And then there was definitely some true crime laced in there at one point.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, mine's the most boring type of book. No one picks it up to read it.
This is just a self-help.
No, I hate those books. No, this is just the life of Courtney. Okay.
I don't know what mine would be.
Well, what's the genre first?
Just anxiety.
So a drama, maybe?
She heals from anxiety.
Oh.
No.
Oh, look, we have the same chapter. It'll get better.
Basically, yes, exactly.
If I were in the Olympics, what sport would I compete in? Winter or summer? Just do it. Just do it because I'm going to laugh so hard if it's the same one that I have for you.
Breakdancing?
Oh, shit. Is that an Olympic sport?
They stopped it after.
Someone, like, died?
Nope.
Oh.
This chick from Australia. Australia, maybe. She did really bad.
Oh, I remember. I watched it last summer. Like, how did she qualify for this?
Yeah, I think they took her out. They took it out after that.
Okay, I could do a better job than that lady. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for the confidence.
You're welcome.
You know, twisting and turning and bending and sliding are exactly what I do all the time. Speaking of, I would pick synchronized swimming for you. How long can you hold your breath?
Not for a minute.
I still want you on the team.
All right. We'll see you next week.
Same mess, different topic.
Love you guys.
In a please don't sue us kind of way.
If you learned something today,
unlearn it immediately. Remember to like, subscribe, share on any social media.